Okay, so what does trauma have to do with your ability to speak from your power? Now, first of all, people say, but Cindy, I don't have trauma. Well, we all have trauma because there's 10 different types of trauma, which I'm not going to go into right now. And trauma could be something as simple as being yelled at a lot as a kid or falling down the stairs. So how does trauma affect your ability to speak from your power? Well, we have in our brain something called the vagus nerve, And what happens is that when we have that trauma, what happens is that vagus nerve, it activates our stress response, the sympathetic nervous system. Now the vagus nerve is connected down, goes down through the spine and into the pelvic floor. Now what happens is that the more trauma that you have that is unresolved, the more that trauma that has been sitting in your pelvic floor affects your ability to really present yourself. Okay, so how does this work? Well, in a nutshell, the more trauma that's unresolved that we have in our pelvic floor, the harder it is for us to breathe down into the pelvic floor, breathe down into our diaphragm. Now, why is that really important? Well, here's an example. Right now I'm talking more up from my chest and it's coming across more wispy and more meek, or I'm holding more stress in my chest and the voice is coming across as loud and aggressive. So the voice changes because of where you breathe. In addition to that, what also happens is that when you are breathing higher, your energy becomes a little bit less stable. You're not terribly stable, so you don't come across as trustworthy. But when you are breathing deep into your pelvic floor, it drops the tone of your voice, it commands authority, there's no stress here, your voice and your posture is stable, and it makes all the difference. So when I work with clients, this is a really big piece. I have a kinesiology degree, specialization in relaxation therapy. So a big part of the work is learning how to breathe into your body and really be able to project from a truthful place of power and confidence. If you're curious to know more, you know how to reach me, just DM me.